D'Esposito. Okay, and that's the air conditioner. Can you turn the air conditioner off, please? I am gonna show you guys today how to create the perfect complexion in really few basic, easy, real life steps. Tidbit of the day before we go right into it. Another like YouTube big saying, let's get right into it. Hold no further, wait no longer. I think it's been a long time coming, an official YouTube channel, and we all have our different reasons why we stop ourselves from doing things. I'm gonna go on a little motivational, positive rant right now, and it's always scary to try new things, to take risks, to make jumps, all because we feel what other people are going to think. So y'all better like this video and subscribe so I don't feel like an idiot when I am done, okay? That's all I gotta say. No, I'm just kidding. Take the risk, do what you love, and hopefully everything else will follow. So I think we got it there. Let's get started. I'm gonna use the CC primer from DIOR. It's in an airbrush form. It's pretty cool. I've used it a couple of times and love how it looks underneath makeup. So I'm just gonna shake the bottle a bit and use it all over her face. Don't inhale too hard, Amanda. And it's gonna prep her skin for makeup. I've already hydrated and used eye cream underneath. For foundation, I'm going to use Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick, and I'm going to be blending it in with the full coverage face brush, also from Bobbi Brown.
I love this brush.
I don't think they heard you. I love this brush.
I love this brush.
I love it too. Okay, and I just put the product where she has the most amount of redness, and then I'm kind of doing small buffing motions with this brush. What do you love about it, Amanda?
I just love the
I just love
the way it applies the foundation. It buffs it on really nicely, and it doesn't leave any streaks on the face.
I don't have I do it for the love. I do it for the love.
When you've got the perfect shade of foundation, it should look like it matches your face as well as your neck and your décolleté. And if it doesn't, then sometimes we just need a little bit of bronzer to warm it up. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of color corrector. This is from my Bobbi Brown BBU palette, and it's a pinky shade, and I'm gonna use it with a flat concealer brush. This one happens to be from Chanel. I'm using a shade that's pinky because Amanda's darkness is more purple. So pinky colored correctors help neutralize purple and blue darkness. Corrector is one of my top favorite products of all time that I could never live without. And a lot of people think that the lighter you go with concealer, the more darkness goes away. And really the trick to getting the darkness to go away, but it looking natural at the same time, is to first neutralize with a color corrector. Next, so you guys can see the huge difference between one eye and the other, I'm actually gonna use concealer right over it. You're a good model. I don't have to tell you what to do when you do it. Yes, look up, Amanda. And then concealer is what makes everything look like Amanda's skin again. It's much more skin tone correct.
Such a difference.
Such a difference. We'll do the other side.
I do it for the love. 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 I don't have I do it for the love.
To build coverage, I'm gonna use with my finger a little bit more of that foundation stick. It's quite buildable. And a very common mistake is also to use the concealer that you use for under your eyes on little breakouts or things that we want to disguise. You want to avoid that because under the eyes, we really want to brighten and lift And if you do that on something that you want to hide, you're kind of doing the contrary. You're going to be drawing more attention to it. So make sure that even if you are using a concealer, something specifically to hide, make sure that it's the color of your skin, not the color that you would use for under your eyes, because typically for under the eyes, we use a shade too brighter than the color of the skin. Next, I'm going to use Joe Brown Liquid Bronzer because I want to give Amanda a glowy, dewy finish. So I'm going to use a liquid gel bronzer versus a powder bronzer. And that one's from Bobbi Brown. I'm also going to be using an angled face brush from Bobbi Brown as well. For this part, I'm going to use a little bit of the product right on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to dip the brush into it before spreading it out. And I'm going to start right on the forehead. And what's really pretty about this is that it gives such a pretty subtle warmth, but then also adds glow at the same time, because powders leave a matte finish. Because this is a gel / liquid bronzer, it's so pretty because it doesn't take away any of the glow. A little bit right down the neck.
I do it for the love. I don't have. I do it for the love. I do it for the love. I do it for the love.
Next, I'm going to be using some, yes, you guessed it, Laura Mercier loose powder with a fluffy eye blender brush from Bobbi Brown to set under the eyes and to use minimally on the rest of the face wherever I need to mattify. Very lightly for the softest looking effect. Under the eyes. And the motion is of a sweeping motion, and it's very lightly. You want to make sure to not put too much pressure, because if you do, you're going to be disturbing some of that coverage. I'm going to use some on the forehead, some on the bridge of the nose, some on the chin. And these are some easy steps to create the perfect complexion. Okay. So the first item that we're gonna start with is, I sound so YouTube right now, is that even funny?
You have to though.
I do have to, because it's for YouTube. You need to look at your audience. Okay. So the first item that we're gonna start with is, I sound so YouTube right now, is that even funny?
You have to though.
And I wanna do that again. Okay, there's no point in even stopping it. Brand new or is it not brand new? I think that's what I call myself. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Okay. I have a feeling that's gonna make it to the final cut. Okay, so
The bloopers.
Yeah, the bloopers. That's what they're for, right? Okay,